Welcome to Sub Review channel. Today, we will be reviewing the horror film titled Autopsy of Jane Doe. Autopsy of Jane Doe is a 2016 horror movie that follows a father-son duo of coroners who receive the body of an unknown woman who was found at a crime scene. As they perform the autopsy, they begin to discover that there is more to the woman's death than meets the eye, and they find themselves facing supernatural forces that threaten their lives. The corpse of an unidentified young woman is found at the scene of an inexplicable multiple homicide. The sheriff finds no signs of forced entry, and his lieutenant suggests that the victims were trying to escape, which ties nicely at the end of the movie. The movie is a clever and suspenseful horror film that manages to keep the audience engaged from start to finish. The pacing of the movie is excellent, with tension building gradually throughout the autopsy process. The performances of the lead actors and their chemistry as father and son is believable. One of the strengths of the movie is its use of atmosphere and setting. The majority of the film takes place in the confined space of the coroner's office, which creates a claustrophobic feeling and heightens the sense of dread. The use of lighting and sound also adds to the eerie atmosphere of the movie, creating a sense of unease that never lets up. The plot of the movie is well crafted and keeps the audience guessing until the very end. As the father-son duo peel back the layers of the Jane Doe's body, they uncover a series of disturbing secrets that culminate in a shocking and satisfying conclusion. The use of supernatural elements is also well done, with the movie managing to balance the tension between the scientific and the supernatural without leaning too heavily on either side. Tommy and Austin perform the autopsy and quickly become confused. There are no external visible signs of trauma, but her wrist and ankle bones had been shattered. Her tongue has been crudely cut out, one of her molars is missing, her lungs are blackened as though she had suffered third-degree burns, and her internal organs reveal numerous cuts and scarring. Jimsonweed, a paralyzing agent not native to the area, is found in her stomach. The condition of much of the body suggests that death had just occurred, while cloudiness of the corpse's eyes suggests she has been dead for several days. Other mysterious events occur. The radio spontaneously changes stations, frequently settling on the song, "Open Up Your Heart," and "Let the Sunshine In," and Austin believes he sees people standing in the morgue's hallway. Investigating, he finds their cat, Stanley, mortally wounded. Tommy quickly snaps Stanley's neck to put him out of his misery before reluctantly incinerating the corpse. Continuing the autopsy, Tommy finds the woman's missing tooth wrapped in a piece of cloth in her stomach. The cloth has Roman numerals, letters, and an odd diagram. Similar symbols are found on the inside of her skin. All the lights in the room suddenly explode. During the confusion, they realize other corpses in the morgue have gone missing. They decide to leave, but the elevator does not work and a fallen tree is blocking the exit door. An unseen figure leaves bruises on Tommy when he goes to the bathroom. They return to the autopsy room and again examine the corpse. When the door locks itself, Austin hacks it with an emergency axe. Through an opening, they see one of the missing corpses. Unable to get to the cremation furnace, they set the corpse ablaze in the exam room. The fire spreads rapidly. Tommy puts it out with an extinguisher but is disturbed to find the body has not burned. Tommy and Austin try to escape, but is unable to. Certain that Jane Doe's corpse has been preventing them from finding out the truth about her death, overall, Autopsy of Jane Doe is a well-crafted horror movie that is both clever and suspenseful. The performances, atmosphere, and plot all work together to create a movie that is sure to keep audiences on the edge of their seats. If you are a fan of horror movies, this is definitely one to check out. The movie ended off with the police arriving the next morning and are confused by another inexplicable crime scene. Although the both of them met a tragic end, the corpse that shows no signs of trauma is taken to Virginia Commonwealth University. During the ambulance ride, the radio plays, "Open Up Your Heart," and "Let the Sunshine In," and the corpse's big toe twitches. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. Do subscribe and drop a like if you want to see more movies reviews or recommendation by us in the future.